Alright, I really want to get mad at something. So it might as well be something justified getting mad at. I'm mad at people who are against immigration. Because certainly immigration is, I mean, where do these borders come from? They're just in our fucking heads. You know, it just created these concepts of countries to like keep outsiders away from our fucking resources, you know? Keep them away from our, you know, it doesn't matter what it was. It could be your silk, your gold, you know, whatever value you had in your country. You wanted to keep outsiders away from that. So just letting someone move in and, you know, get the high life that you got, that's just ridiculous, you know? But see, I'm against immigration too. I mean, well, first of all, the reason I'm against immigration isn't probably the same reason you're against immigration, but it really kind of is. Alright, what's happening here is, you know, United States has a limited amount of resources, food and fucking shit that it can provide to the people to give them a good life. You know, the American dream. It only has so much fucking, you know, chunks of plastic given out at fucking McDonald's to give you a little kid. There's only so many of those. There ain't infinite number. So, the concept is kind of, you know, well, I don't want outsiders getting my fucking iPods, so we should just cut them out of this. You know, cut them out. Cut them out. But you know what? I don't really think that's fair, personally. I mean, it don't matter where the fuck you're born, or who the fuck you fell out of when you were born. You should be entitled to every fucking, you know, to everything you need to survive. Alright, you should get health care and all that fucking shit. But see, the reason why I'm against immigration, like I said, is because there's only so many fucking people that can be sustained in one fucking area. You bring in too many people, it's unsustainable. You'll all live in pig shit because there just won't be enough land. But it really ain't about the land. It's mostly about the food, which is the land. But I mean, so it's not going to sustain the population. It's not going to sustain the environment. So that'll lower the quality of the environment and all this other shit. But see, this is why I hate people against immigration. Because you're not going to solve anything at all by just sustaining your country. You can't fucking do it because there'll be morons over in other countries, first of all, that will get pissed off at your high life. You know, like they planned how to live good. But I can't get any of it, so I'm pissed, and they might even go to war with you. That's actually what happens in like all through history, tribalism and shit. That's why little tribes go to war. So the reason why I'm against people who are against immigration is because they're not trying to solve like the inherent problem, which is the overpopulation. Now, you can say, you know, well, we can solve it. We can teach them how to grow food, or we can give them money, or whatever the fuck they need. You know, whatever. You know, you can teach a man. You know, I'm not really for just giving a man a fish. I'm for teaching him how to fish. But that still don't solve the problem. Because what happens when you give them the chance to grow all the food and all this and that? They make more fucking babies, and the problem, you know, becomes uncontrollable anymore. That's what happens, alright? You see, people just don't seem to understand, like, you know, the less people there are, the better, the more shit there is to go around. The more candy you can have. You know, there's only so much candy, but the more people, the less you get. Alright? Some people have some crazy concept like, you know, well, we need more people. Like, how many fucking people on earth do you need to be happy? I mean, It should be less than we have now. There'd be plenty of candy for everybody. But it just seems that like people are attached to like making children, like it's some kind of like ego boost. I don't know what the fuck it is. If you got children, I'm not gonna fucking rag on you, because I mean it's understandable. Everybody has these, you know, emotional. They want to be unconditionally loved. But you know what? We need to overcome these emotions with our intellect. Alright? So, peace the fuck out. That's it. I'm done.